What's going on, guys? Chris here from the Tactical Outdoorsman, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about water filtration. Our friends over at Sagan were nice enough to send us a few products to review. So what we have here is the Journey Filtration water bottle, the inline water filter, and the Extreme straw. I took these products out on the trail with me over the last couple of days and I put them to the test. I want to let you know how they performed, so stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. So let's talk a little bit about the specs of these Sagan water filters. So they're rated to filter up to 250 gallons of water. So they filter for things like bacteria, for viruses, for cysts, things like Giardia. And these are third-party tested. So they're sent out and they have end-of-life testing performed on them to validate that these filters are able to perform and do the things that they say that they're going to do. Now, a couple of other things about these filters which may be different from things that you've previously used is these guys can be frozen and thawed and used without damaging them. So that's a little bit different from some of the other filters backpackers may be using. So to me, that is a one-up for the Sagan water filters. Alright guys, let's take a look at the Journey water bottle. So we have it right here. A couple of cool features about this water bottle. So one, you have your hook up top here if you want to attach that to any of your gear. I know some people like to put this into the cup holder on the side of their pack and attach it with a carabiner or something like that so you don't lose it. So we got that option. There's a cool little lid on here that pops up with the press of that button, and that keeps your mouthpiece clean and sanitary. So it's another nice little feature. You've got a rubberized grip around the center of it and on the bottom. And there's a couple of different ways to use this guy. So the way I chose to use it on the trail is I chose to keep the filter in here, and I would open up the cap and just catch runoff from the rocks that I was passing by to fill this bottle up, and then I would go ahead and I would drink directly from here. I had no issues. The other way that you can use this is you can remove the filter and that first section of straw and attach the larger straw, and you can use this container to hold fresh water. So if you choose to fill this up before you go out on the hike, you could do that. And one of the options you could have is to throw this in your pack, and this you can throw into a water source and you could pump filtered water back into your bottle. So that's one option. The other option for this Extreme straw is to swap out the quick connect and use a mouthpiece. So you can put your filter into the water and you could drink directly from your mouthpiece, and this is pretty long, so you don't have to get down on the ground, hooking a little straw up to here and getting down on all fours. You don't have to do that, not with this system at least. Alright, another thing is the inline filter. So this guy is pretty cool. I actually threw this in my pack. I connected it to the quick connect on my water bladder and connected my drinking tube to the other end of this, and I just ran it out down the shoulder strap like I normally would, and you're none the wiser to know it's in there. So you can use your water bladder as a dirty water bladder pack and just leave your filter in line to filter that water, so you don't have to filter it in advance. So that is a convenience if you ask me. One of the other great things about these filters is if you drop them, there's nothing in here to break, so you don't have to worry about dropping it on a rock, damaging the internals, and not being able to filter water. They'll still function just fine. Another thing that's great about them is they're compatible with the quick connects, which a lot of us use for our day hiking packs or our backpacking packs. Now, this Extreme straw is great, especially for something like a day hike. Now, when I go out, I don't carry a ton of water with me sometimes. I'll bring maybe 1 or 2 liters of water, something maybe in a water bottle like this, and having something like this on hand where if I come across water and I need some, where I can easily drink it directly from that water source, or I can use this pump here to pump the water out from wherever it is into my bottle. So there's a lot of different ways that this system could be used, and that's one of the great things about it. All right, guys, there you have it. So those were some products from Sagan. You had their Sagan Journey water filtration bottle, you had their X-Stream straw, and their inline water filter. You can check them out on saganlife.com. You can get your products there. I'll leave a link to those below. And they also have a ton of other cool products that you might like, so go check them out. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like. If you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. And don't forget to visit our Instagram and Facebook accounts. We'll see you next time.